Hello, Sydney. Yeah.
G'day, Sydney. Cracker.
Look at all these beautiful people, Randy.
I can't. My eyeballs aren't real.
Fair
I've
point.
got nothing
Fair
here.
point. Not to worry. Let's crack
Yeah.
into it. It was a Monday when we took the car and drove it to the shops.
I think it was a Tuesday.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't. No, you're right. It was a Tuesday.
'Cause Derek had the permit. It's a clear way on a Monday.
Yeah, but we parked there, so it must have been a Tuesday when we took the
Did
car.
Derek give that permit back?
He said he'd leave it when he went to Queensland.
We should chase that up.
We will. Still, we were in the car, driving to the shops.
I'm serious, that permit wasn't cheap.
Relax, we'll get the permit back.
That's what you said about the vacuum cleaner.
Well, that was different. He's got allergies.
Like what?
You saw the rash?
It's eczema.
He has to clean the carpet because his cat's got hairy bollocks.
He should get that thing dissected.
He can't, he breathes them. It's his way of coping with a difficult divorce.
As far as I can see, his only allergy is giving back the shit he borrows from his neighbours.
So we were driving north.
I mean, the guy can still afford to go to Noosa.
Yeah, what's your point?
He should just buy a vacuum cleaner.
Look, I lent it in good faith. How was I to know he'd take it interstate and give it to his niece for her first communion?
I didn't know he had a niece.
It's complicated. See, his sister had a friend that died. She's barren, so she felt obliged to care for
So
her.
it's not actually his niece?
Well, not by blood.
That's even worse. I can't believe he gave our vacuum cleaner to a random stranger.
So we were driving north.
South.
South towards the...
North?
No, it was northern suburbs.
South.
That's right. The map was upside down, but we got there in the end. Parked outside the fish and chip shop.
Fruit shop.
Milk bar.
Hardware?
Bank. No haberdashery. It's next door to the house and home shop. We went in and bought a vacuum cleaner. When we came outside, we had a parking fine.
'Cause Derek had the permit.
He said he'd give it back.
He didn't.
Evidently.
I won't be paying
I'm
that.
trying to tell a fucking story.
Well, tell it then.
I will.
Good.
I'm telling it right
Well,
now.
tell it
Yes,
then.
I'm trying
Good,
to.
then tell
Fine,
it.
I'll tell it. We were driving home after the shops.
But when we pulled into the driveway,
felt a bump,
got out,
and realized we'd run over Derek's cat, who was being held by Derek at the time. We took the permit from his cold dead hands and ran away. Good times. Oh dear, it was good times, wasn't it, Randy?
It was good times, Sammy J.
But of course, some people don't enjoy good times, my
No,
friends.
no.
Not at all.
We're talking, of course, about the people that work in the Yuletide industry.
You know the ones who every December are our best friends,
Yeah?
but for every other month of the year, they're nothing. This is the ballad of Stan Womble.
And Mrs. Tuppence.
Dance! Stan Womble runs a Christmas tree farm in Wanturna selling Christmas trees. He ploughs the paddocks, plants the crops and charges very reasonable fees. Stan Womble. And in December everybody calls him up and wants to be his friend. Barbecues and christenings and gift baskets and best wishes they send to Stan Womble. And while he thanks them graciously, he knows that no one genuinely cares. 'Cause they just want a discount on the Christmas trees he lovingly prepares. But where were those invitations? Where were the bottles of wine? They weren't dropping by to say hello. January through November, sitting by the phone.
January through November.
Spends his weekends on his own.
January through
His
November.
only friends are loneliness and loss, till the sun shines in December.
Mrs. Tuppence runs a shop called Mrs. Tuppence Christmas Time Supplies. She stocks her shelves with tinsels, baubles, stockings, hats, and tasty Christmas pies.
Yum, yum.
And in the last month of the year, her shop is full of Christmas cheer with lots of people purchasing her wares. But Mrs. Tuppence knows it's only temporary and nobody cares
About her January through November.
It gets harder every day
January through November.
since Mr. Tuppence passed away.
January through November.
She has to do the books alone, and accounting's not her strong point. Accounting.
Stan Womble has to subsidise his meagre Christmas income with odd jobs.
Since Mr. Tuppence died, the garden's overrun with weeds and bugs and frogs. Endangered species.
He puts a notice in the milk bar window saying gardener for hire.
Whilst buying milk and tampons, Mrs. Tuppence sees the number to inquire. Menstruation.
Wow. They meet in the afternoon.
Stan Womble.
He takes off his shirt to groom her garden.
She watches from the window and brings him a lemonade.
Stan Womble spins around and says, "Oh, Mrs. Tuppence, look what I found. It's a rose and a picture for you."
She says, "My husband died."
He says, "Mine did too." He takes her hand.
She looks away.
He says, "Anything else that need doing today?"
She says, "I've got a bush you can plough." It's in the backyard. And I've also got a hairy vagina.
Mrs. Tuppence, I want to take you on a date.
Stan Womble, I can hardly wait.
When are you free?
Well, let me see. I think I'm free.
January through November. They got married soon.
January through November.
And when her tax was due in June.
Yeah, January through November.
Well, Stan said, "Leave your tax to me." And he embezzled all the money from her trust account and moved to Vanuatu. Stan Womble was a tax cheat. Stan